Hello and welcome to Capacity TV. We are here at Capacity Europe 2025. I'm here with Valerie Cussac, who is the CEO of Orange Wholesale International. Valerie, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Firstly, congratulations on your new role as CEO. And can you tell us a little bit about your journey at Orange so far?
I've been holding so many technical roles in the Orange galaxy, if I can call it like this, from network engineering to service development, also roles in IT. And after this period, I moved to the B2B market. And here I was running the business unit in charge of mobile and IoT for customers worldwide. And then more recently, I was on the cyber defense side of the house within Orange Cyber Defense, where I was running the operational excellence there.
Awesome. Sounds good. And what are your priorities for your first 12 months as CEO? And then what's your vision for the future?
First of all, I will keep on listening to our customers because this is where it starts. So it's very important for me to have their expectation, to have their feedback also on our services. So this is first what I will keep doing in this first months in a row. My priorities will then be, of course, keep on accelerating on the shift toward network as a service, while we will keeping working on big infrastructure projects that are currently running or even under shaping at the moment. And of course, we will be defending the value that we have on the voice business, because this is still a business where we have value, and we will defend this value across. And my second priority will be very much on adapting organization to this line of business, because it's different way of running the business, either on the NAS aspect or the infrastructure aspect, or even the trading kind of model. And of course, we will keep on developing our perspective upskilling program for all people to keep on learning and developing themselves on those next gen networks, because this is very much a shift in terms of how we do services and how we bring this to the market.
And as we know, the digital value chain is stretching further and further from infrastructure to services. I want to know, how does Orange Wholesale fit into this multi-layered ecosystem?
So that's very true, that we have different layers. And as Orange is concerned, we are a multi-specialist player, meaning that we are on this infrastructure play, but also on the service play of this multi-layer ecosystem. So we'll be on the infrastructure play, we'll be combining our different assets with subsea, satellite, and terrestrial assets to fit our global connectivity and to keep on developing assets in that area. And when it comes to, and of course, to keep with this huge expected capacity driven by AI, and this is here the main topic here in this Capacity Europe. So everyone is preparing for the network for this huge demand. And the second aspect on the service play here, this is where we at Orange Wholesale have pivoted toward this network as a service, meaning that we have this network with layers, and we bring those network functions as a service for our customers. So this is progressively we are bringing all our portfolio into that way of consuming networks. That's number one. And number two, we bring new service. So here, this year at Capacity Europe, we were presenting the 5G core network as a service. And this is typically the kind of service we will bring with a pay-as-I-grow kind of model for our customer. That could be MNOs or MVNOs who would like to launch and be quicker to market, to launch kind of service like private 5G networks or IoT kind of service. And thanks to this 5G core as a network, they can be quicker to market, leave to us the way to manage the compliancy with security standard, the evolution and management of this core network, for them to be really focused on what matters the most, their value proposition to their own customers.
And you spoke about the importance of listening to your customers. How important is understanding your customers' needs, and how is that evolving moving forward?
For the future, we know that in terms of network topology will be very much influenced by the huge demand from hyperscalers, cloud or neo-cloud players really asking for new capacity demand. And the topology of the network will be very much evolving according to the DCs. Well, will be the data centers, would it be the computing power at the edge or even on the device itself? This kind of input will be absolutely key for our topography of tomorrow. So this we are investing, and we are closely working with those customers to stick to the need and to get ready to adapt our network and topology accordingly. From the service standpoint, here I would say the possibilities are super wide, and we have a lot of players would like to focus on some of the niche. If we take, for example, the private networks in the IoT 4.0 wave that we can see on the B2B side, here there's a lot to do, maybe in a more vertical way of targeting end customers, and this is where we can enable different operators, different players who would like to propose this to their B2B customers and to accelerate this, let's say, digital experience everywhere in each and every industries.
We know that powering the next gen digital value chain with AI at the heart is not easy. How is Orange Wholesale going to contribute to that?
As I was told you, we are preparing the network for this new era of AI-powered application, we can call it like this. So we prepare the different layers. So on the infrastructure play, we are investing, not in consortium kind of mode, on the different infrastructure play, as I told you. And we also get ready for resilience and security-proof kind of network, because this is really key for the future to bring this resilience and not only availability, because we have a very solid IP backbone with some of the 5.9 SLAs, but also to get different routes, so diversity of routes, diversity of suppliers to mitigate those risks, to have always all connected infrastructure, so all connected services. So this is what we plan to bring to the market with, of course, partners also to make this happen. So this is how we contribute on the infrastructure play. On the service play, as I told you, NAS is very much a proposition, and the most we could bring network function in this cloud-like way of consuming. This is where we see our contribution to accelerate the business outcome we expect for the end user.
Awesome. And finally, what do you see as the biggest challenge and opportunity for the wholesale telecom market for the next 5 years?
Probably the biggest challenge will be to reinvent itself with interconnected next generation networks. And this is probably what the biggest challenge we have to do together. And to be ready for this AI era. And the most opportunity is probably that as a telco industry, or as a wholesale industry, should I say, we have been relying on decades of operations. Standard interoperability was very much at the core of everything we do. And we are known to have a carrier-grade quality of service. Those are key assets for us as an industry to be the new foundation of this new digital economy.
Valerie, thank you so much for the time. It was really interesting to hear about.
Thank you, Seb. Thank you.
And congratulations again.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching Capacity TV.